Hi, welcome to your upper body release for 10 minutes. My name is Bianca. Let's get started. You'll need 2 blocks. If you only have one, you'll grab one and then have a pillow or a cushion behind you, but ideally 2 blocks. Set your seat down onto the mat. Lower your back onto the lower block at around the mid kind of back area, and then slowly lay on it. The second block or cushion or a pillow is going to support your head. And you'll know you're at the right spot if you feel like a big release. You'll feel no pain, no pinching. You'll also feel that the shoulder blades wrap around the block really nicely. Good. From there, have your palms face down. Place your feet on the floor. And then just start to sink in to the block. The feeling of elevating the sternum then really allows the chest muscle to release. It allows your shoulders to lower below the highest point of your chest, creating a sense of a back bend. And then feel free to scoot your seat down if you want the sensation to be more intense. If you want even more sensation, you can even straighten out through the legs. But I personally find it really grounding to keep your feet on the floor. And feel free to close your eyes or gaze up at the ceiling. With every exhale, sinking further into the block, allowing your shoulder blades to wrap around. And then feeling the release in the chest. I know in our day-to-day, we're always hunching forward, including myself, phones, laptops, work, even cooking, you're looking down as well. So let this be a chance for you to release your upper back. And then you can always readjust if you need. Now flip the palms to face up if you haven't already. We'll start to incorporate movements here, but just a few more moments of rest. And in this pose, it can be really difficult to breathe, which is normal because we're putting pressure on our lungs, on the back body. But still try to get those deep breaths in. All right, so keep your feet, if your legs were extended, bring it back in. On the inhale, reach the arms just straight above. So palms face the front, fingertips face the ceiling. Just feel what it's like to be in this position. And then very slowly inhale, palms face each other. And then exhale, take the palms out. And you're in like a letter T shape with your body. Although try not to allow your hands to go past your shoulder height, just so we don't hyperextend through the shoulder muscles, ligaments, or the joint. And then from here, goalpost your arms. And then it's up to you if you want your palms facing the ceiling or if you want your palms facing each other. Good. Then from here, on the inhale, extend your fingertips overhead. And then exhale, bring the elbows back to that goalpost. Good. Inhale, extend up above your head. Again, try not to let your thumbs go past your shoulder. We want to secure that joint. And then back to that goalpost. You can alternate, so palms face up in the goalpost. Inhales, palms face in towards one another when you stretch. Good. Then we'll add on here. So from the goalpost, you're going to straighten out the arms to a T, back to the goalpost, and inhale overhead. Good. Goalpost to the T shape. Make sure you're breathing. And overhead. Good. Then from here, maybe readjust if you need it. Otherwise, you're good. Lower your palms next to your knee height, just like that. And then bring it up overhead. Lower slowly. Exhale to just above the knees. maybe a foot above the knees and up. Last one. Okay, good. Then bring the arms out to a T again. Give yourself a hug. Elbows wrap in. Good. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, other elbow goes on top. I know we're in this pose for a while. That's fine. We're working through these stretches. Good. One more. And very slowly, take your elbows to the ground. Lift yourself from the bottom block. And then make your feet really heavy to lift your head. Then come onto your palms. Slide the block away for now. Blocks. And then we are going to go into our fish pose. So from here, lower your elbows down. And then the positioning is elbows underneath your shoulders, creating that nice shelf. When you arrive, I'd like you to please gaze up to the ceiling if your neck will allow, and then keep puffing up the chest just like we did earlier, creating a really nice kind of sensation and stretch in the shoulders. For this pose, you can extend the legs out long, point your toes, and then try either to look forward or look up at the ceiling. Fish pose. Breathe. Should feel familiar with the blocks being underneath you. And then very slowly tuck your chin, engage your core, lift yourself up to your seat. Nice work. Then from here, take your fingers out as wide as your mat, facing the outsides. All right, bend your elbows and then just allow yourself to look up. Again, chest expansion is the name here. You're really allowing your shoulder blades to hug together. You're also allowing a lift in the rib cage as if there was a strap around your mid back and lifting you up and forward. Good, breathe expansion. Nice. And then very slowly bring it in. All right. Place your knees on the ground. We're going to reset. We did a lot of kind of heart openers. Find your cow pose. Inhale. And exhale, round your back for cat. Inhale, cow pose. Tailbone up, gaze up. And then we'll slide that right into our puppy pose. Let your hands go forward. Allow your forehead to touch down. And then feel free to untuck those toes. Stack your hips over those knees. Your forehead can come down if you'd like. Breathing into this big underarm stretch. Good. Lift yourself up. Then our final kind of pose here is going to go into a child's pose very gently. Lifting you up over those knees, over the thighs into a seal pose. Resting on your thighs, lifting up through the chest, maybe bend those elbows. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. You can even tuck your toes, get a little bit of a lift. And inhale up to your seal pose. So good. Have a seat. From here, feel free to roll the chest one way and the other. Really feeling up all that space you were able to create. Inhale the arms high. Hold on to your elbows here. Reach your forearms as high as you can to the ceiling. And then very slowly release. Nice work. Hopefully you feel your posture improve. You feel a bit more space. Your chest feels open rather than hunched forward. And your back feels good. So thank you. See you next time. And if you finish this class all the way through the end, I'd love to hear from you for your feedback as far as how long you want the classes to be, what you'd like to see more of from my channel. So fill out that Google form down below at the description. So Thank you for being here, and I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.